Hi, my name is Shaina Johnson, and this is my Casa Teresa story. I was homeless, living on the streets. I was using drugs. I was really disconnected from my family. My mom and I weren't talking. I didn't even tell my mom I was homeless. I didn't tell her I was pregnant. The only reason she found out I was pregnant is because I butt dialed her and she heard a conversation, and that's how she found out I was pregnant. And my mom was kind of over me because of like my shenanigans, and I totally understand that. When I found out I was pregnant, it was a very hard pill to swallow because I didn't want kids. I didn't think I had anything to offer anybody, let alone myself. And I felt my daughter kick me in that moment. It made everything really real. Like, you're gonna have this baby, you have this human growing inside you. So I was really scared. This girl told me about Casa Teresa, and so I called EMS and I spoke with Kim, and she told me I could come. So I thought I had to interview. So I was trying to figure out how I was gonna get down here, how I was gonna come up with a little bit of money for a train ticket, how I would get back. And when I told Kim this, she let me know that she was coming to pick me up and I was gonna live there. And I felt ecstatic because they didn't want anything from me. They just wanted me to come, be okay, and be safe. And so I felt, in that moment, I finally felt okay in a really long time. I was newly sober coming into Casa Teresa, so I didn't really know how to feel. I wasn't sure of my emotions. On top of being pregnant and being newly sober, it was just very hard. I didn't really trust anybody. And so having to come in and break down those walls was very difficult for me. And Casa Teresa didn't cease to help me and still love on me. My case manager helped me set on a plan to move forward with my life, go to school, stay clean. So I started working, doing those steps, working, going to meetings, going to school to get my high school diploma. And I feel like I did fairly well because then I got transitioned up to parenting, and that was a little bit scary. But again, the staff over at the parenting program was very welcoming, very loving, very open, and they were going to show me how not to be scared, and they were going to show me how I was worth it, and they were going to show me how I was going to take care of this little life I had growing inside me. And they gave me parenting classes, they gave me tips on how to discipline and how to love my daughter, how to have resources where I can put her places. And when I gave birth to my daughter, my mom was in the room with me, and she was holding my hand and she was reciting Psalms. And I've never seen my mom's face that close and the speckles in her eyes. And I think that was because of building the relationship I did here at Casa. And it brought me and my mom closer together. I decided to name my daughter Genesis because the day before I came to Casa Teresa, it was happy. I felt like I was going to have a new beginning. And I was meeting with these people that were talking about the Bible and how everything was new and beautiful and fresh and lovely. And I was like, are you guys talking about the book of Genesis? And my friend said yes. And I was like, this is what I'm going to name my daughter. So I named my daughter Genesis because she was my new beginning. And I picked that name March 21st because I came into Casa Teresa March 22nd of 2016. And when I brought her home, there was this beautiful layout on my bed of just clothes and toys and pacifiers and onesies and diapers and wipes and just everything that I needed for her. And it was beautiful because I was homeless and I had nothing. And to bring my daughter home and to have all these things that there's no way I could have afforded it. It was nice, and I had a beautiful room, and everyone was like, congratulations, and so loving, and they were texting me I was in the hospital, can't wait till you come home, like, good luck, you did good, Mom. And it was a support that it felt like, why would these strangers do this for me? But they did, and they loved on me, and they loved my daughter the moment I brought her home. So it was a beautiful moment, and one I don't think I'll forget. I think the moment that I really truly realized wow, I can do something and I can be someone was around Christmas time, December of 2017. And I had received my RADT, which stands for Registered Alcohol Drug Technician Certificate, which is basically the beginning steps to becoming a counselor. And I received that in the mail, and it was official. It said CCAP, and which is an organization that does that. And it was like, congratulations. I had a number, which made me like official, and I could put a comma after my name and put Rad T with my numbers. And I think that was the moment that everything that I had done, everything that Casa had helped me with, anything and everything kind of just came together in that moment. And I was like, I got this. And then I feel like I just kind of hit the ground running from there. And that confidence has never faltered since then. And I never thought that I would be sober with a healthy child, and I own a car, I don't live in one, and I don't do drugs, I don't drink, I don't do any of that, and I'm okay. And yeah, I still have rough days, but they're way better than any, like, I'll take one of my rough days now over like my best day high. The most challenging part, I would say, probably was leaving Casa Teresa, because I just became a different person being here. But it was like bittersweet when I left, because I was like spreading my wings and flying, and the person that I was leaving here and coming are night and day, completely different people. I was guarded, I was angry, I had low self-esteem, I was full of fear. And the woman that I am today is confident. I'm an amazing mom. I'm happy. I have a full-time job. I actually completed school twice. When I came here, I hadn't even thought about going back to high school. That wasn't even on my radar. So growing here has just been amazing, and seeing my growth. It's really hard to see your growth while you're in it, and no one ever ceased to point that out to me. And life is just good. I'm saving a lot of money. I've never been able to save money before. I have a few grand saved, which is kind of like mind-blowing to me, because I couldn't even save $10. I want to be what someone was for me. Like, someone sat there and believed in me. Like, no matter what I did, all the horrible things I thought I did or I didn't do, there was no making me feel guilty or shameful. They showed me that I could do it, and I want to be like that beacon of hope for somebody else and help someone else change their lives. So it's just, I want to give back what I was given so freely.